That's extremely, extremely loud, that song. Oh my god, I'm trying to get to 20... there you go, 21 will do. Well, I'm going to skip this song. Bit loud. Ah, right, I'm here. The screen is working, I believe. Your crotch cam is in full effect. I'll scooch it a bit so crotch cam is less crotchy. This is why I miss winter. Because, like, something covers the crotch in winter. I've usually got a big jumper on.
Yeah.
But no, not in the summer.
I thought I had a spare tank commander from the KDM upgrade sprue, but apparently I don't.
Must have been a tank commander, giving out the order for fun.
I've only used the one, though.
Spare bits box?
Is that because... yeah, maybe. Possibly.
Maybe it's pinged off.
Oh, fucking hope not.
Right. I have a tiny amount of milk in this mug.
Go, epic over.
Your advert break is over? Cool.
So I'm now on the main screen. Hello.
Yes, I am also on the main screen.
Yes.
Who should do the intro this week?
Who did it last week? Was it me or you?
Cannot remember. I think you did it because the week before you were on drugs.
That's right.
Yes. So
it's my turn.
What? No, you did last
'cause-
week because the week before that you were on drugs.
Yes.
So I did
So
it.
it is your turn.
Yes. There you go.
Professional.
Professional we are. Yes. Well, welcome everyone to Warhammer Wednesdays. My name's Bulmatari, and in the corner over here you can see the Cornish Knight, who is currently doing... Show me what you're doing.
Building a tank.
He's building a
Big
tank.
fucking tank.
Rogel Dawn, I believe, isn't it?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I found him. Literally, first thing I seen when I opened this box.
I'm going to be making some progress on the Hive Tyrant, getting into the Nuln stage, and depending on how much progress I make and how quickly I make it, I've got some Genestealers down here that I will make a start on once the Nuln has been applied. There you go, yeah.
Ooh.
Nice. So, without further ado, I think we should begin the painting.
Yes, we should.
Or the gluing in your case.
Yeah. The third corner, yeah, you're absolutely right. Nerd.
Nerd corner. That's this whole stream is the nerd corner, including the viewers. So if you're watching this, you in fact are also a nerd. There you go.
Yeah.
Right. Adding to the nerdiness of this, I'm going to be pouring myself some loose leaf tea. Oh yes. Oh yes. Loose leaf tea.
I never denied it. In the same way that I never denied that I was a smart man. No, I never denied that I was not a smart man. There you go.
Oh yes. The first cup is always milky. The second cup is always strong. Cheers. I do have a little jug, like a tiny jug for milk that I can use to like make sure that every cup of tea is consistently the same amount of milkiness, but I'm lazy and I don't like cleaning it, so there you go. Right, what am I starting with here? I'm just looking at this model, thinking what does it need right now? I know it needs less lighting because it's a bit too lit. There's plenty of burgundy to go on it. Or is it burgundy? Did I say I wanted the that to be green? Decisions.
Yeah.
So, these sort of fleshy vents that you get in these models, they're almost exclusively burgundy in this model, but I've left these ones blank, and I'm wondering whether I was tempted to make them green at one point. But I'm thinking I might.
You wanted to do green on the like gun feed, I think, but not necessarily on the vents. Because effectively, what the vents are and like the arms and stuff like that, it's just exposed muscle, isn't it?
Yeah. So I've not gone with the green on the vents on the gun, and I'm not dissatisfied with that.
On the ammo feed.
On this.
Yeah, that bit.
Well, I didn't end up going with that, so I think I'm gonna stick with the burgundy. Keep it consistent. Right. Yes, that's what I'm gonna go with. So I made a decision on the back there that I don't like that as white. He's got little claws that I'm going to keep white, but the rest is going to go into that deeper purple that the whip and the gun is. And
Alrighty.
I'm going to use that purple on all of these because this is an upgrade, isn't it? On various beasties. This what's it called?
Oh, I wouldn't know, to be honest.
Some sort of polyp or something. I don't know. But it's a war gear item anyway. I'm sure any Tyrant players would be able to tell us. Right, let's crack on.
It's off. I'm arguing with my magnets. Give me a second.
You've had a magnet mishap this week, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. I've fucked up the hippogriff turret, which
Yeah.
I've now put over the other side of the room, so I can't show people.
It's fine. He's hiding. Hidden his shame. Oh no. Right, I'm gonna go with burgundy for the first colour. Bit of good shaky shake.
Right. Don't need you. Need you, but keep it down like it. There we go. Tell me I'm gonna need.
Oh.
And
I've got a playlist on random, and it's played 2 of my songs so far since we started the stream. That's
hashtag self-promo.
yeah. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, where was I? Oh yes.
D2 and D40.
There's an arm somewhere. There it is. Actually, I was going to go with bone for that, wasn't I? Yes. Don't think I need much of this burgundy, you know. Right, there's way too much paint on that brush. I don't see the new update to Satisfactory. I saw there was one. I didn't see any details. I saw there was a few interesting tweaks. It is something that I want to put back on at some point because I did. I had a mega factory. I was in the middle of creating, but I decided to pivot to different, streaming because, well, one, no one was watching, and I had an idea. That was the Let's Play at A to Z that stopped that.
Finished that now, haven't you, or have you finished it?
Nearly. I'm on W. I'm on a game called Wargroove, which is a turn-based strategy. Sort of, it's a cute little strategy game that's essentially spiritual successor to Advance Wars situation. It's quite good. It is getting harder, and the harder it gets, the more it's outstaying its welcome for me. There are optional side missions that I started doing, and I'm probably going to stop because they are optionally harder missions. And I don't know if I can be arsed.
Risk versus reward, isn't it? Higher risk, higher rewards.
Yeah, so it's like extra content, but I don't know if I can be bothered to stream it, because I did get very salty doing one of them yesterday, or trying to do one. I failed. One of those sort of last stand situations where you've got to keep everyone inside the fortress alive, and then just wave upon wave of enemies, and you've got a very limited resource pool, and yeah. The flying enemies are a pain in the arse in that game. There's only 2 units that can deal with them, and those 2 units are pretty useless against everything else. So, yeah, the birds were coming at me from all angles, and so I had to have one of those sort of semi-useless units on all sides, and they're quite expensive. So I ran out of units to deal with everything else, and it didn't end well. It didn't end well. Ah, there you go. I knew there was something I was missing with the burgundy, and it's the taily bit. So anyway, Saturday Night Gaming. What is the key things from the update that you think are important? I know that the only thing I saw that was that jumped out at me was the I think it's like difficulty options now. There's like scaling that you can do. But you can apply scaling to like new saves. So you don't need so much of X products to do things. Bioburner's having a conveyor port. Did they not already have that? I'm pretty sure they did. I had automatically automatic feeding bioburners ages ago. Pretty sure they did. I think. Well over 2 years ago, they had ports, man. I started my playthrough about 2 years ago, and they had them in then. My first power generation thing was an automatic feeding sort of semi-automatic biomass thing, where I had constructors turning leaves and flowers into biomass, and then another constructor turning biomass into biomass bricks, and that just split itself off, and it could feed loads. To be fair, they last so long it doesn't quite matter. I mean, yeah, that's true, but I enjoyed having the availability to automatically feed them, because I know that the first time I played it was in early access, and they didn't have the port unless you modded it in, which I did do at one point when it was in early access, especially if you're set up with solid biofuel factory. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, they were automatically feeding themselves. I think I saw in the update something along the lines of biomass burners. I think there's extra settings that you can set up whereby it won't burn everything if it doesn't need it, sort of thing. I don't know. I saw that, but I saw there was something to do with the power generation, but I didn't look that closely at it. But I know for a fact that the biomass burners did have the ports, as of like 2 years ago. Since the 1.0 update, they've had them at least. Might have been coal generators, maybe. I mean, they definitely do have them. I saw something that said that yes, it was. I think it's one of the generators or one of the things have got an input and an output port, so you can sort of you can daisy chain stuff. And daisy chaining, I did see, and this is a big one. Now everything has got two power connections, so you don't have to keep putting power poles in between everything. You can just daisy chain everything together, which would simplify a lot of things for me. Yeah, I think to be honest, I think that's probably my my number one biggest thing that they've added. That is a MAM research, yeah. But it is handy, yeah. Having to put power poles everywhere is a pain in the dick when you've got like a dense factory set up like I did. Oh, bollocks, I think I just painted something I didn't want to. Yeah, I do want to get back into Satisfactory, but I've completely forgotten what I was doing. I had just sort of moved my my train over to a location for another iron facility, and I'm pretty sure I was going to build a load of stuff there to bring back to my super factory, but I can't remember for the life of me what it was. It's usually just screws and stuff, isn't it? So, do you know what I didn't bring back with me? I didn't bring back any kitchen roll. Damn.
Oh, well done.
Alright, I'll just use some tissue. Won't last as long, but it'll work.
B17.
Lowered the depth requirement of water extractors. Nice. I just stopped myself dipping my my brush into my tea. Ooh, that was close.
Well done. Yeah.
Now put them in very... Oh, I see there is share... It's a share chat. Yes, it is No Future. Welcome in.
Hey, No Future, how's it going?
We are sharing chats. There we go. Right, let's intensify the tea.
Good dude, had a shot a few weeks back, then heard it rehab it. Oh no, dude. That's a bummer.
Also, you don't know if it's just you, but bunny hopping seems to have been buffed. Oh, nice.
But it's getting better again. That's something at least. So the two prong is this way.
Right then, what's next? Beef cheeks. We've got some beefy cheeks right here.
I forgot you had a smoker. Have you got? I'm assuming you got managed to get it up and running then. D60. I need to find the time to apply for my current temporary job as a permanent thing too. Oh yeah, you mentioned about this. After 60.
Oh fuck. Accidentally painted randomly on the board. Okay.
I used the mushes years. The weather's been inconsistent as heck, and yeah, I did. It was advertised at the end of the last week. Oh. Well, I hope you get it, dude. I hope you find the time to sit down and do the application. I do hope you get it.
The sun's starting to go down outside now. I'll have to turn the light back up.
Need to get my hands out from under me and apply for it. Yeah. Do it now while you're having a chat with us.
Do it now. Wow. If you need any help doing some fruity language and bullshitting your way into a job, I can help you with the wording. I have a marketing degree. And I've been in the business world for too long.
Thanks, dude. I may come to regret it in time. It feels weird looking at the high watermark of your career, but I guess I can't climb forever. Yeah.
All I can say is, your job is not your life. The things that you do that you're going to be the proudest of when you get to the end are not going to be the things you do in your job. So don't worry about how you make your money. Just make your money and live your life. What's you painting today? So Cornish is building a Rogal Dawn, or trying to by the looks of it. And I'm painting my Hive Tyrant, who is nearly there, nearly at the Nuln stage.
Come on, there we go.
Successfully oversaw and installed brand new environmental installation equipment, zero budget overruns, zero safety incidents. Nice.
Nice, well done. E20. Yeah, Rogal Dawn battle tank. They are chunky motherfuckers.
Yeah. You changed the light bulb. Oh man. I mean, I'm quite proud of the stuff I've done in my job. I built and implemented a forecasting system for the contact center in my work to use.
Nice.
Yeah, it was all done in Excel. I can make Excel do. I can make Excel do anything you want it to do. Some people would insist on an Access database, but that just makes life harder, and it runs slower. If you can make Excel do the things you want it to do, it's just so simple. It's yummy.
You didn't happen to work on the government's test and trace system, did you?
No. I could probably improve it though. Like there isn't anything that anyone's wanted to be done by a system that I haven't been able to replicate in an Excel spreadsheet. Not a single thing. Test and trace sounds like NHS Digital. Let me see. Oh man. Yeah, didn't they put the test and trace system like together in an afternoon? Very hurriedly.
Done in a Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah. That definitely
And then
sounds
it
like
crashed.
it definitely sounds like a one afternoon jobby. How do you make an Excel spreadsheet crash? I don't even understand that.
The amount of data.
I mean, I've
Like the amount of data and the amount of people try to edit and access it at the same time.
yeah, no. The one thing I hate is when you get a shared access spreadsheet. That is my least favorite thing. Whenever I make a spreadsheet, I lock it down hard. Read-only access for most users. It's also one of the reasons why I'm still in my job, because if I was gone, they'd lose all the access to the data. I'm aware there's a chat. I'm in the middle of a point where I cannot lift my eyes from a model. Sorry. I'll read it in a second.
Proletari, I have a DHCP server.
Yes.
In the future. Okay, UKHSA. I used to work with a guy at my old role who works there as a principal DevOps engineer. I also kind of feel like I just walked into an IPAM kind of conversation. No, man, like, I have the dumbest one in the room at the moment.
You know, it's fine. Spreadsheets are dumb. Don't worry about it.
23, 25, 24, 23, 24, 25. Simple. 24?
I can't see a fucking thing. Why are these lights not? Well, that's why, because it's sort of behind my monitor now. Oh my god! Can I have light, please? Can I have light, please? Jesus.
25. $23. There it is.
Do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? Yes, I'm doing it. Okay.
You good?
I think so. I think that's the purple done. Oh, that's the second time in it. I need to move where my tea is. I need to move where my tea is. Being that close to the paint water, not fun.
Imagine it off. There we go.
Got to bounce. Put the boy to bed. Go up here for a run. No worries. Drink a big old beer when you get back. Oh yes, that sounds like a plan. I'm having beer on Friday. Very good.
No worries, the future. See you in a bit.
Nothing like the taste of nothing quite like the taste of paint and the smell of resin in the morning. Oh yeah. Nom nom. Luckily, I've avoided the paint and the tea so far. Oh my god, this amount of caffeine in one go. I'm going to be bouncing off the walls. Like an entire litre of, like, very strong tea. Ooh! So far, he says. Yeah, I have to say so far, you never know how stupid I'm going to be. The possibilities are endless. We've had enough of Aperscape music for now. Right. Hi, Bear. How are you? Little doggo. Can I help you with anything? This is the predicted. Dad, I'm bored now. I've finished with my dog Chew. Hi. Hello. Hello, tiny dog. Hello. What can I do for you? Oop. Pretty toy? Boy? Oh. Oh. Go get it, go on. We'll go get something I can play with. Bored, and I know what he wants. He wants to go outside and kick the ball, but I can't. I'm busy. Right, I need a little bit of Night Lord's Blue. Oh, fuck. Knocked him over. Don't need much of this, just a little bit.
Three 9s and a 7.
3 9s and a 7. Sounds like a Chinese order.
At the risk of telling an old joke,
Oh, go on.
11 two number 9s, number 9 large, and number 9 with extra dip.
I heard a joke today that was quite funny. And I shall tell it. An American admiral, a British admiral, and a Canadian admiral. I don't know. I needed a third one. You know what? No, I'll go with French admiral. They're on the bow of a ship. They're on the deck of a ship, having a conversation, and the conversation turns to, bravery of the various nations. The Frenchman says, Messieurs, you do not know what bravery and courage is. It's a terrible French accent, by the way. Let me show you. And he turns to one of his men and goes, dive into the water and swim under the ship and come up and so the French navyman does. The French sailor goes, jumps off the side, swims under the ship, and then comes back up, salutes. He goes, that is what courage is, messieurs. The American says, you call that courage? He goes to turns to his sailor. Says, sailor, I want you to jump in the water, go under the ship, go back under the ship, and then come back up. So the crewman does what he's told, and the Englishman turns to both of them and says, "Lads, that's not real courage." And he goes to one of his crewmen and he says, "You there, I want you to jump to climb the entire mast, dive off the mast, swim under the ship 3 times, climb up the mast and do it again." And the sailor turns to the officer and says, "Fuck off, sir." And he turns to the other two and goes, "That's real courage." Very long joke, but I thought it was worth it.
It's single number 7. There we go.
Oh man. Now that paint dried so bloody quickly. Right, I can't even use that anymore. That's so annoying. I don't have much to do, and it's like... No, it's dry now. You need a new blob.
Always the worst when you've got so little left to do and that happens.
Yeah. I don't think I actually have that little to do. I just need a couple of bits of spotted. Right, we need more water in this blob, for sure. Okay, there. Oh, he's brought me a toy. Yes, he has. Get it? Get your toy. Ah.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
One track section complete.
Tread's done.
That's only the other one. But before I do that, I'm going to go on a quick bio break. So I'll be right back.
Alright, no worries. I'm going to continue this. I'm trying to tidy even though I don't need to tidy now. Still got the Nuln stage to go. Oh, fuck. Okay. Lovely stuff. Tyrant is turning out quite nice now. With all this purple, you might as well call him the Jive Tyrant. Spot on, right. I think we're nearly there at the Nuln stage. Couple more colours to go. Welcome back.
Just going to put a cap on the glue and take a minute from huffing glue fumes.
Nice. Good way to spend a Wednesday night.
I'm not an addict, I promise. That's why they call it crack. It's not because it's not the act of buying it, it's putting it together. That's what we get addicted to. Especially with plastic glue. Jesus. The quite strong.
Just call him Lacquerhead. If you're not a Primus fan, you won't know that song.
If you're not a what, sorry?
Primus fan.
Oh. No.
It's one of their better songs, in my opinion. It's very fun. Oh, I missed a bit. Oh, you missed a bit.
Oh. I think I'm going to make a decision on Friday.
Okay. What's that?
I have found a box of Warhammer that I want.
Oh, okay.
And I tried playing a raffle to get it.
Okay.
I didn't get it,
Damn.
which sucks, because it would have been great to have got it for 25 quid, but
Yeah.
unfortunately no. But I found a place that is selling that box, and it's like, well, they're not going to... The place that do that... It's the same place that Churama wins his stuff raffles on. Because he has a regardless amount of stuff now.
It's not Wackerhead, it's Lacquerhead. Song about a kid who gets addicted to sniffing glue and various chemicals. And then his heart explodes.
Lovely.
As it is wont to do when you are sniffing the chemicals.
The songs I've listened today have been like an ensemble from Ray Gun Hero on Spotify, and also Spaghetti Polonaise
Okay.
from, oh god, what are they called? Dorf something. It's basically a German song about pasta, as far as I can make out.
Nice. Pasta is in fact life.
Dorfrocker, that's the one.
Nice. I've not heard of them, but I do like German bands generally.
It sort of came up in a playlist that I was listening to at the time.
I got really into an industrial band called Funkovonk at one point. I don't know why, but that just came into my head. But carry on. It was in a playlist.
Yeah, I think it was it was a D&D playlist that somebody played on Spotify, and then all of a sudden that came on. I don't know why. But yeah, it's just a silly song.
Yeah.
It's just silly.
And some of the best songs in the world are just very silly songs.
Yeah.
I find that some of the songs I can stand by the Beatles tend to be the silly ones. Like Octopus's Garden is fucking daft.
So
It's
is
a good song.
Yellow Submarine.
And I Am the Walrus, Goo Goo Kachoo. Although I Am the Walrus is also extremely, very drug fueled, which is also very good. I like their drug fueled
That
songs.
doesn't surprise me.
Yes. The whole album, what's it called? Rubber Soul, was just an LSD trip.
Funnily enough, I've done silly things. There we go. Really? Okay, press rocks messes that up. I got the first of the new Wolfensteins that came out on started coming out on the 360 and whatnot,
Oh yeah.
and that came with a CD,
Okay.
which was effectively, because obviously it's set in alternate history, 1960s, 1970s.
Oh right, yeah.
isn't it? So, so they had redone a bunch of songs that were popular at the time, including like House of the Rising Sun,
Yeah.
Yes, Yes, No, No, and things like that.
Yeah.
But obviously in German, because obviously the German in the Wolfenstein games,
Germany
in
won.
the newer ones, Germany won the war.
Yeah.
So it's weird to hear like the cadence of the Beatles, but just sung in like native German. So like Yes, Yes, No, No is Ja, 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 Nein, Nein. It was bizarre. Like, it was great that I got a piece of physical media with it, but it was also just really bizarre.
Yeah. I like cool things like that. That's back when like special editions actually came with stuff, you know. Stuff that was worth having.
No longer the whole, oh, you get like this one really inconsequential digital item.
Yeah. Paint it black in German. Nice.
Don't know who it was. The first one was Wolfenstein: The New Order, wasn't it? Yes.
Hang on, wasn't? Wasn't? No. Hang on.
Oh shit.
The first like of the new generation of Wolfenstein games, I think it was just called Wolfenstein, wasn't it?
Nah, Wolfenstein: The New Order.
Oh, okay. Oh, for fuck's sake! I've missed a bit of the blue again.
Ah.
Oh, his fucking hooves. Oh, I'm gonna kill someone.
Yeah, here we go. It doesn't mention all of it here, but Boom Boom by John Lee Hooker, House of the Rising Sun by the Animals, and Nowhere to Run by Martha and the Vandellas were all rewritten in German.
Nice. John Lee Hooker is a fantastic guy.
Yeah.
I have all of his albums, including the very, very fun album called Hooker and Heat, which was John Lee Hooker and Canned Heat doing a collab album, which was extremely good. Boom, 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 boom. Doom, 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 doom. Gonna hunt you right down. Bum, 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 bum. This new version of the Final Fantasy VII fighting music is not good.
Yeah.
I'm skipping it. I'm also skipping this. Okay. Is there anything else that needs... Oh, did I do the back of the arm there? No, it didn't. Again. Jesus. This was the main reason I brought this paint out. Stupid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so that game said The New Order. Old Blood is like the prequel to the first game.
Right.
Because there was The New Order, the Old Blood.
Hmm.
The new Colossus? Something Colossus?
Yeah. Then there was the really bad one with the two cringed sisters in it. who were just basically shouting memes the entire time, which was just a bit shite.
Well, they were BJ's children, weren't they?
Yeah, well, they were fucking shant. Absolutely shite. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind it if they weren't just screaming memes the entire time, which was just no thanks. I saw a lore video on the new Doom games. Apparently, the whole reason for the original games, so when you get to the end of the first games and like the episode 2 and all of that, Doom guy was on a rampage because the demons killed his pet rabbit.
Oh,
yeah,
like in like the very first OG Doom.
Yeah, on the original OG Doom. So in 2016 Doom and Doom Eternal, there are rabbits hidden everywhere in the game. Like he's seeing his pet rabbit everywhere throughout the game, and if you got sharp eyes, you can find them on like every level. And there's like a little on his ship. There's like a little shrine to the rabbit with a little empty cage. And yeah, so apparently that's his trauma. And he's hallucinating this rabbit everywhere he goes. And I just thought that was a bit of weird hidden lore that was inspired by the joke ending to the original game.
What you're saying is that Doom guy was the original John Wick.
Pretty much, yeah. You killed my pet, now I must kill all of you. A cutaway to the bit with the Russian mobsters, and so you killed his fucking rabbit. Oh my god. That tea was tealicious. I'm shaking. That was a lot of caffeine. That was a lot of caffeine. As Cilla Black would say, that was a lot of caffeine. Oh, wow. Needed it. Okay. Lies. Never enough caffeine. Honestly, I gave up. I've given up coffee recently, and yeah, I feel a lot better for it. But like, when I have a lot of tea in a very short period of time, I get that. I get the same hit I used to get with very strong coffee, and it is very good.
Why not switch to like a weaker coffee or decaf?
Well, you see, I don't drink coffee for the joy of it.
You drink it because of the caffeine.
Yeah, I drink it because of the caffeine. I drank coffee because I needed it. Right, that fly is doing my head in. But yeah, tea is the way. And if I can get the same effect through like strong tea, I will. Right then, so let's just shove as much paint in this line as possible. Try and mask the joint. Okay. That's cool. Right.
47 and 67.
Do not say 67. The children will come in with their memes.
Do you know how you get them to stop doing that?
You do it at the right. There's a fly who's basically right in my face, and he's doing my head in. Like every time I lean in to do the painting, he comes. I think he's attracted to whatever the paint is smelling like.
Eight, nine. Which instead of doing that, you got to do that instead. Or do it with the hand's palm down instead of palm up.
Yeah. Let's go 6'9", your mom. I 69'd your mom last night. Child. Oh, this fly's fucking doing me. Where are you? Where are you? Get the fuck out of my face. Sorry, Bear. It's not talking to you. I'm talking to this fly. What the fuck is going on with this paint? I'm swearing a lot because I'm fuming at this fly. And my rage is undoing all of my good work because I'm making mistakes again.
Okay.
Oh man. It's about caffeine is giving me a random urge to play, like, I don't know, Battlefield. I don't even own the new Battlefield. Probably never going to own it because of the horrific microtransactions that they keep putting in it.
It's not as bad as Call of Duty.
Well, no, but that's like saying, you know, oh, you know, the common cold's not as bad as AIDS.
Okay, bit of a comparison there.
Yeah.
Don't even think. Do I need anything here? Probably. 17, 38, 28.
EA, it will be soon. Yeah. Either way, yeah. I don't really need Battlefield because, you know, I have Darktide, and Darktide is so good.
Looking forward to the new Metro game.
I don't know. Metro Exodus was fun, but, like, it's one of those games where you play it once and, you know, you don't need to play it ever again. I do miss the thrill of, like, you know, adversal PvP, you know, first person shooting, but then I remember that I'm an old man now and would not compete if I was in one of them. Because I've got a job and I can't spend the entire time playing the game. And also hacking is like just something that you can't do, you know, that companies can't fight anymore. Like, you'd play for an entire night on Counter-Strike, you know, the Counter-Strike Source, for example, and you'd maybe see one hacker in an entire night of gameplay.
Yeah.
And it'd be dead obvious that they were a hacker, and you'd be like, well, yeah, let's write this game off. You could vote him off, you could vote him out of the game, and he'd usually get voted off. Because everyone was, sick of hackers. But nowadays, if you play a first-person shooter, if you play Counter-Strike 2 nowadays, like, every single lobby has at least one hacker. 9 times out of 10. And it's just, yeah, I can't be fucked with it. And there's nothing they can do about it because everyone could be, and it's free to play games. That's the problem, because they just set up a new account for free, and they just carry on. If they get banned, they just carry on. But then I also remember the FPS days that I remember don't exist anymore, where everyone had a headset and you could just, you could shit talk people without it getting like, massively over the top, or, someone trying to cancel you. You can't talk shit to people anymore without it getting like personal, if you know what I mean. Remember the days?
It's a bit of a strange one, that one, for me.
Yeah, I remember playing Xbox Live on the Xbox 360. No, on the original Xbox even. And I was playing Rainbow Six Free, and at the end of the game, you could hear everyone. You're just talking absolute shit to each other, absolutely savage, put downs, and it was nothing. It was fine. People had thicker skin, I guess.
Apollo 8 went to the moon.
You've made a grave error. Oh no. What grave error have you made Sunday night?
They did circle the moon.
Please tell me you've not bought something that you regret.
And at a certain point, one of the astronauts casually said, "We're going to turn the camera."
Trying to start early satisfactory with the rule of no automated factories without foundations. Oh no. Get those foundations unlocked immediately.
I think that for me, like for the other people, it was quite a shock. I don't think any of us had any expectations about how it would give us such a different perspective. I think the focus is
like,
we're going to the stars.
I would like to start a new factory on that, but I don't know. I've already made so much progress on that game. I need to finish the factory I started. You already have. Well, that's good. At least you can build them now. Get yourself some concrete. Get those foundations built. Right. One more colour and I'm ready to null it. You'll add a basic constructor and smaller to create concerns. Yes. Okay, a little bit of Night Lord's blue. A little bit of water.
And that's when it hit me. I'm in space.
I think you start out with this idea.
That's too much paint on that brush.
And then when you do finally look at the Earth for the first time, you're overwhelmed by how much more beautiful it really is when you see it for real.
Yeah, if you ever want to see a really badly but also gloriously made factory, check out my Let's Play so far on my YouTube. It is my concept was a tower of power, bringing everything back to a single tower with infinite floors that would create everything I need to create to finish the game. That was my objective. And so far I've done pretty damn good on it. I'm at the point where I'm starting to work out nuclear power as well. And I'm gonna struggle to get nuclear power going whilst also creating everything in the main factory, because I'm gonna irradiate myself and everything around it if I'm not careful. That's the fun part, yeah. Radiation! Radiation is just nature's way of saying thank you for using renewable energy. Spicier. Oh, I listened to a podcast called Well, There's Your Problem, and my favorite description in that show is his description of nuclear reactors. It's like, well, you see, you put your spicy rocks, you get your spicy rocks and you put them in the water. The water bit, fucking hell. Oh. Apologies.
Good?
No. Spicy rocks become... fuck. I can't even finish that. The fuck? Oh, I need water. Fuck. Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, fucking hell.
Alright.
Wow, that was weird. Spicy rock make water boil, big wheel spin. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, jeez.
I love how all power generation throughout history, in some way or another, always comes back to boiling water.
Yeah. Boiling water is a great British pastime. We do it the best. Oh my god, my Nuln oil is it's getting kind of empty.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if you can see how much is left in there, but there isn't a lot. Alright. Okay. It's Nuln oil time. God damn it, stop bumping the mic. Yeah, bell end. Oh man. Oh wow, okay, this brush is gonna need some flexing. I don't think this brush is even gonna work. I think it's too hard. He'll be fine. It'll loosen up. Me bristles are too erect in this brush.
Okay. There we go. 2 track segments complete.
Nice.
Apart from, like, the armor that will go over the top. But,
Yeah.
I did have a thought. I did have a thought about something I wanted to do, but
Okay.
I realised I was going to need a lot more plastic art than I actually have, and I really can't be asked to walk down to the bottom town and get some. Someone has taken the Rogel Dawn battle tank and modified it to make it look like the Churchill tank from the World War II.
Oh, I see.
So rather than the track segments being kind of curved like this, they're a lot more straight and rounded at the edge.
Yeah.
And also because the Churchill 7 tank in particular. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in.
Hey, welcome in.
Started getting into the hobby, watched some lore videos on YouTube and visited the Warhammer store once, but didn't buy anything. What would you recommend? Well, what piques your interest? Is it sci-fi? Is it Lord of the Rings? Is it fantasy? Which is it?
I mean, the rule I will always go with is do what you think is the coolest, because that will always be the good option.
Who are you watching for lore videos, by the way?
I don't think I've ever actually watched a lore video on 40k.
I like dystopian stuff. Okay, so arguably that's, well, the first example of that is Warhammer 40k.
Yeah.
Also Old World. Old World's quite dystopian at times.
Yeah, but Old World, I don't know if they're going to retire that shit right now.
I don't think they will. There was such a massive uproar for it, and that stuff's doing really well.
Oh, fair enough. If you go in 40k and you like dystopia, the Imperial Guard are the most dismal of the armies, as in the lore is very cool, but also extremely dismal. It's like you are a sea of normal humans against super mutants and aliens, and here's a tiny flashlight. Enjoy. Go die for the Emperor now.
When you say what sort of dystopian stuff? Just like complete oppression of the human spirit, or like body horror?
It was cracked
Watch
up.
Cracked Up Thing. I don't know those two. I'm not going to lie.
Oh no! Are we? Oh no! Do we have a young in chat? Is that what we're saying?
I don't know. There's a lot of Warhammer lore channels out there, to be fair.
Fair enough. So memes that we've never heard of usually means someone younger than us.
Crack Duck, which is a channel. That's what it is.
Oh, I see. When he said .mp4, I thought that was a specific video.
Oh, now I know who Crack Duck is. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch lore videos for 40k. I've read enough books. I sort of know what's going on. I think I get most of my lore from video games in 40k.
Okay. I mean, those two kind of game.mp4 sort of goes over things in broad strokes. Correct. They are sort of more on the comedy side
Okay.
of. Well, I say, like, there's a bit of comedy wrapped into it. It's still grimdark because Warhammer 40k. But yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with orcs if you want a bit of comic relief. Join the war. My friends keep telling me to join the war, and I am tempted. But I'd like to specialize, and they've both specialized in, like, you know, in cool stuff, and I don't know what I'd specialize in. You know.
So out of all the factions that you know of in 40k, what do you think is the coolest?
That's true. You need to join the space capitalist dwarves. You know, the Votan did interest me before they came out, and then they came out. And I don't know. There's just there's not enough depth in that army for me at the moment. There's not enough variety.
I like Blood Angels. Okay.
Well, there you go. Blood Angels it is. You go for one of the Blood Angels. Yeah, the Blood Angels are a main chapter, aren't they? You can go for a successor chapter if you want to spice things up.
Yeah, they're a founding chapter.
Yeah, they're a found out. That's what I was saying, yeah. What I meant.
Orcs are too plump for my liking.
Plump.
I mean, like, don't forget that they were based on, like, English football hooligans from, like, the late 80s, early 90s. That's why they talk the way they do.
Yeah. I don't believe football hooligans have slimmed down any. They're still very round, very rotund. Having been to Anfield a few times in the last few years, I can confirm that is the case. Oh no, forbidden in English law.
Oh, what have you found? And the Space Marines are so fancy.
Yeah.
You all called it soccer before we did. It comes from Oxford slang. Yeah, and then we called it football. So you stole that from us.
Damn it. I'm gonna, because we've got someone who's thinking about starting a Space Marine army, I'm going to stop myself from doing my usual Space Marine rant, but I have opinions on Space Marines. I'm not a fan of them at the moment.
No, you colonized it, brought it over. I did no such thing.
Yeah, personally, I did nothing.
Yeah. So the next edition of Warhammer 40k is about to start. Like,
It
we're
is.
less than 2 weeks away from it now.
Yeah, do not buy a Codex. Do not buy a Codex.
Yeah, don't buy. Codexes are nice if you want to collect them, but they tend to go out of date really quickly with rules updates and the like,
Yeah.
and they don't reprint them with rules updates.
This is true.
So I would, if you want them as like a nice collector's piece, sure.
But I was going to say, you can buy the Codex, just wait until they've brought an 11th edition one out, because they're about to, for a few armies.
Yeah. So it won't be, it's not this Saturday coming, it's the Saturday after, so the 20th, I think it is.
Right.
Just go double check. Yeah, the 20th
Yeah.
is when 11th edition comes out. So,
Yeah.
kind of have in mind what you would like for your Space Marine army, like to start off with, and then sort of
Wait and see what
wait
combat patrols
until-
come out, because those are those are the quickest and cheapest way to get yourself a quick army started. And they're probably going to come out with at least one Space Marine combat patrol in the next, like, sort of 6 to 10, 12 months. Oh, for fuck's sake, this fly keeps flying directly in my face. Come here, you little bastard. Oh, it's right in my face. Oh, I'm going to kill this fly.
We've had Blood Angels haven't really done much recently. It's more of the same with Dante just wanting the forever nap with the Ghost of Sanguinius' head, which is still chanting just 5 more years. But yeah, like 11th edition is, as I said, less than 2 weeks away. I would wait until that comes out and sort of see whether or not they
release something cool
there that interests you.
Mm.
Well, like so the starter box is Space Marines versus Orcs.
Yeah.
And to be fair, like, aside from like a few special units, most Space Marine armies are kind of the same. The one that kind of diverges the most is the Black Templars, just because they don't have any Psyker units at all.
Yeah, I'd say the Space Wolves as well, because they've got a lot of faction-specific units compared to most others.
But the thing is that they don't not have an entire like subsect of units. Like anything you pick up for the Space Marine range, you can run in a Space Wolf army, whereas with the Black Templars you can't.
Right.
Because Black Templars don't even have librarians.
Yeah.
They have no librarians whatsoever. But yeah, if you like Blood Angels, then, you know, go with Blood Angels.
Yeah, but Blood Angels is a solid choice, honestly.
Yes.
I if I was going to go Blood Angels, I would have gone with the one from Dawn of War 1. Wow, what they called the Blood Ravens. The Blood Ravens! Just because I like Dawn of War 1.
Don't forget the Blood Angels Berserkers. Oh, the Death Company. I think they need to rename some of like the Special Space Marine units, I'm not gonna lie. Because you've got Deathwing, Death Company. You speak a lot of words I don't understand yet, but it seems like a really cool hobby. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you want to go Blood, so to you, are the Blood Angels the most coolest Space Marine army ever?
If that is the case, do that. Do it. There's a good few books in the Blood Angels sort of sphere that you can have a read off, which are really good. And that'll give you some flavour for your army. I read the Gaunt's Ghost books before starting an Imperial Guard army, and it gave me a really good idea of what I wanted out of an Imperial Guard army, which is nothing like Gaunt's Ghosts. If anything, I'm a bit more Valhallan than Ghosty. Okay. I believe that might be all of the Oh, no, there's more.
Watched the little video and I like the spirituality and I love the colour scheme and they seem quite badass, so I think that they're coolest. Yeah, then go for them.
Yeah. Is Sanguinius one of the dead ones? Or is he lost?
Yes.
I can't. You said he's yes. Dead. Okay, yeah, he's dead. Cool. Yeah, I haven't read that far ahead into the Horus Heresy. I haven't actually gotten to the Heresy bit. So, I've yet to learn who's dead and who's not. Spoilers? Oh! For fuck's fuck's sake, I think that fly is right on the back of my head. Piss off. I hate this thing. Am I just imagining a fly? Is there an imaginary fly in my room? Just annoying me.
I don't know.
Right, there you go. I believe that is all the Northern Oil done. So. Tell me you don't know Dumbledore's dies. I've not seen Dumbledore die because I've not. I couldn't be fucked with those films because they're shit. Anyway, here's what's not shit. There's a Hive Tyrant that's been gnawed to the gills. He is he's ready for his final coat, but I need to wait for him to dry first. So I'm going to crack on with some what's it called? Genestealers. There you go.
Yep. Excuse me.
Let's pop him down there.
Feels
One
like
Phosma camera.
Feels like it's 3 different hobbies in one, with the lore, the painting, and the playing and the painting. It is kind of.
It is, and different collectors have different reasons for getting into the hobby. I personally really love doing this. I love painting. I love having them. I collect them. I don't really like playing so much because I don't really like the rules. But you know, I'm hoping 11th edition's changes will be enough to make it fun for me now, because it used to be really fun in 4th edition. That's what I used to play, but it's been many years since 4th edition, and my first foray into Warhammer 40k since coming back was, I think it was 9th edition that I came back into. And then, I didn't enjoy it. And then 10th edition was hot garbage.
So I really liked 10th. I didn't like 9th. Because I felt like if they had kept, like if we had just turned over to 10th in the last year, I would have been really happy.
Okay.
But all the like codex, the reason, like, so for example, Imperial Guard and World Eaters were the last 2 armies in 9th edition to get their codexes. We got the Guard got their codex in January, I think it was.
Right.
World Eaters got theirs in March, and then it was 10th edition as of May. So we got like nothing for 9th. We were still running off what came into what was like the quote-unquote baseline stuff in 9th edition.
Yeah.
For almost the entirety of the edition. And World Eaters got it worse because they didn't even get 3 months with their codex.
Damn.
But that was because of COVID. COVID pushed everything back
Yeah.
in terms of release schedule. But yeah, like some people. So to round back to your question there, or not your question, your statement. Yeah, some people just enjoy painting and building. Some people prefer playing over that. Some people prefer learning about it rather than painting and playing. Some people enjoy a balanced combination of the 3. Like for me, I enjoy listening to the lore and I enjoy painting a lot more than I do playing. But when I do play, I do very much take a kind of beer and pretzels kind of attitude towards it. I go, I play, I roll dice. If it's good, great. If it's not, try again next time.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean,
Like,
the reason I'm not a massive fan of the way the game is just because it's not a game that lets you play the way you want to play. You know, you need to. Every game plays exactly the same way. There's an X formation of the of the objectives. You have to go and take the objectives, and there's no way around that. That just is the game. Every game plays out the same bloody way, just with slight variations.
Changing quite a bit in 11th. By
Yes,
the way.
which is why I'm actually excited for 11th edition. That's the main reason I'm excited. Because there's going to be change.
It did feel a bit, it did feel a bit silly that two armies were fighting to basically do the same primary objectives.
Yeah.
But now, depending on your detachments and stuff like that, will depend on what primary objectives you get.
Yeah. Oh my god, this paint is so watery.
Sort of going down the rabbit hole a bit more of the playing side of 40k. But you don't have to. You could just ignore that bit entirely.
Yeah.
You could just build a Space Marine army and paint it and have it, put it up somewhere and have it look pretty.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh my god. Right. Okay. I'm basically just completely undercutting this in the lilac now. I've given up.
Oh.
I've given up. Trying to be. I've basically started with the wrong brush here. And it's too wide, and I can't do any detail on this. And the paint's too wet to control. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare right here.
Sometimes this does happen with painting as well. Sometimes you do get a bit. Some days you just have you can have bad days with all of it. Right,
yeah.
I'm gonna go make lunch before I forget to eat. Gonna do the works. Yeah, no worries. Sunday. See you in a bit.
Thank you, Sunday.
Sometimes you have a bad day. There were times where I picked up a paintbrush. I've made one mistake and I've put it down for the rest of the day. And I might not go back to it for like 3 or 4 days, but then I go back to it and I'm, sort of in a better frame of mind and I can keep doing it. It's also like a really good creative outlet as well, which I think a lot of people gloss over when it comes to doing stuff like this. I'm not gonna lie. I think they gloss over this a lot. Like, it's a creative outlet and it's it's good for your mental health. At least it might not be for you personally. Like, everyone has different levels of satisfaction when it comes to doing this hobby, but for me, I find that it's a great creative outlet.
I
That's the most
personally
important thing. It's good for me, so therefore I'm going to do it. I don't have to worry about anyone else's approval.
Yeah. I personally I wouldn't necessarily see it as a creative outlet insofar as just doing the painting, because it is a bit, when you create your own army and your own paint scheme, and it's all good. For me, it's just it's a very relaxing action. You know what I mean? Just especially when you're doing battle line, you can get into a real fuck off. I hate this mic stand for this type of stream. You can get into a real sort of flow state, and you can just relax and just take your time. It's basically mindfulness in a hobby. You're not doing anything else. All you're doing is concentrating on a model. You're just painting the model, and that's all you're doing at that time. And you can just be there in your own head, not having to think about anything else. That's the main reason I do it. It's just very relaxing. At the end of a stressful workday, these streams sometimes do just bring me back down to earth. It's very nice. When I used to do this on a Monday night with Badger, especially when I'd just gotten the job I've got now, and it was very stressful and stuff, and you had really bad days. Me and Badger would just shoot the shit and spend Monday evenings painting like this, and it was good. And this is like a nice midweek breather for me. It's great. Yeah, this is definitely a good hobby to get into if you like to paint minis. And to be fair, if you don't like painting minis, there are a lot of good workarounds, like contrast paints and stuff, where you can like very easily, you can easily get an army painted with just contrast paints. A lot of people do that. They just want to play the game, so they just use the contrast paints and just go slap, 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 slap. 5 minutes a model, done. Get them on the table, roll some dice.
I'll say that is a very sort of... It's weirdly technical. It looks simple, but it's actually weirdly technical, so just be aware of that.
I don't know, the 2 times I've used the contrast paints, it was not very technical. It was very simple. And the result was pretty good. I find them very easy to paint with, but I personally find it lazy, and I prefer to take my time. Sort of defeats the purpose of the hobby for me if you don't take your time. I'm changing brush, so I've got a bit more control. This bloody microphone's going to be the death of me.
Or that fly.
Yeah, the fly as well. I haven't, touch wood with my elbow. Haven't seen the fly for a couple of minutes, so I'm hoping he's bagging off right and proper. Yeah, I am tempted to join the war. I don't know what I'd go with. My mate Snow. He's I'm using the tags that they use in the Discord, because I don't know if they want their real name discussed.
I would always go with the better refer to them by their username as opposed to their actual name.
It's just the safer option, isn't it? But anyway, Snow's got a cult of speed army. And Monkey King's got he's got a bit of a variety army, but it tends to end up being sort of the heavy shooters. He's got this tactic where he uses the shooter boys with a named character, I think it is, which basically gives them, I think, extra shots each and rerolls. Ah, there's the fly. Little shit. Damn it. So, yeah, he goes with that. I don't know. I would probably want to do Dakar. Just because, yeah. And I think what are they called? The Snaz boys?
I do.
Oh man, they're the ones that have got the more expensive looking guns.
Flash kits?
Yeah, flash kits. That's the one. I'd probably end up going with a lot of flash kits and stuff, but I don't know. I'm not sold yet, and also I don't need a 4th army yet. It would technically be a 5th army, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not counting my Space Marines as an army now, because I am no longer actively collecting for them, and if I did collect Space Marines again, I would start afresh. Because I've only got like one set of Primaris Marines, and that's it pretty much. Just a single set of intercessors, and that's it.
Yeah.
Everything else is pre-Primaris. Now, that's the reason I hate Space Marines now. Because they've made me not want to use my army ever again. All that money I put into it. I missed the Devastator Squad. That was such a good squad, a good unit. The things that they've got to replace them just don't have the same level of flexibility that you used to have with the Devastator Squad.
You're talking about the Desolation Squad?
Well, the many squads that have replaced him. There's like, I think there's like 3 or 4, and basically they have specialized weaponry. Like one's a melter unit, one's I don't even know, las cannons and stuff. But I like
I don't
having.
think there's any unit that specifically has las cannons.
Okay, maybe not. But you know what I mean. The units that are quote unquote replacing the Devastator Squad. You can't run them differently based on what battle you want to be in. You know what I mean? You can't just take a heavy bolter in the Melter Squad. Which is stupid. I like to the way I play is I like to have options for all sorts. So in my Lehman Russ squad, I've got a what's it? The Eviscerator type, whatever it's called, the one with the Gatling gun, essentially.
Punisher.
Is that? I thought we begin with an E. Exterminator or whatever. Eradicator.
The Eradicator has like a snub-nosed barrel. The Executioner is a plasma cannon.
All right. Okay.
And the Executioner has the plasma cannon. The Exterminator has twin-linked autocannons.
Right. Okay.
The Punisher had the Gatling cannon, which is like a 6-barreled thing.
That's the one I've got.
The Demolisher has the really short snub-nosed barrel. It looks like a sink washer plug.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to have 2 of one of the anti anti-infantry units ones, and I'm going to have 2 of the long-barreled sort of anti-tank ones. Basically,
Vanquisher.
Very possibly.
Yeah, the Vanquisher is the anti-tank. It's very swingy, but it's excuse me, it's pretty good.
Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Better brush. Can't see a thing, can you? There he is. Skinned on. Basically undercoated him in the lilac. But it's fine.
I mean, I could always do with more Lehman Russes.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna have a look actually, just to see.
Yeah, they've changed the rules, haven't they? So you can't take like a million Lehman Russes of different types now.
You could take 3 of each data sheet.
You could have done, but now you can't. I think in the 11th edition they're stopping that from being a thing.
I don't think they would. Personally.
Well,
so in 9th edition, you used to be able to take. It was 3 data sheets, but for 1 Lehman Russ battle tank data sheet, you could take them in squads of 3 or up to 3.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have 9 Lehman Russ battle tanks, just the battle tanks, on the field. And that was the same with every Lehman Russ variant. So you could have 9 Vanquishers, 9 Punishers, 9 Eradicators, 9 Executioners, etc. And they did away with that in 10th, sorry.
Yeah.
So you can have 3 of these data sheets, but each data sheet is one tank, not three. It's one model, not three.
Yeah.
Which is fair because, you know, running 9 Libra Rust battle tanks was a bit mean.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's mean. I mean, you're paying for it in points.
Yeah, they were awfully cheap. It's like 130, I think, was the most expensive at one point.
Yeah, but
So in a squad of 3, you got 390 points, and that's 3 Lehman Russes.
Yeah. Like when I went through the points value of my currently painted models in the Tyranid army, Badger was surprised by how cheap the Screamer Killer is. It's only 150 odd points, I think.
Yeah. Like, you're probably not paying so much for, like, the unit stat line. You're probably also paying for what it can do, like, in terms of ability, like if it buffs other units kind of thing.
I mean, the Screamer Killer is absolutely... It is mint, isn't it? It's going to be one of my few really useful ranged options in this army, because I'm going very much heavily on the melee focus. But it's really good in melee, and it's got a really effective ranged action.
Oh, the Screamer Killer's more than less than that. It's 125 points.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, Badger was expecting him to be like 300 odd points or something ridiculous, and I was like, nah, that'd be a bit overkill.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing as well is that you can only there's only one per data sheet, so you can't have like multiples of in the same data sheet. It has one ranged weapon that's at 18 inches, and it's got really strong melee, but it's melee.
Yeah.
And it isn't great. I mean, it's got 8-inch move. I don't know what the stratagems are for Tyranids. I don't know how you can give it extra boom, but it has assault. Its one ranged weapon is assault.
Yeah.
So effectively, you've got anywhere between 9 and 14-inch move per turn.
Yeah.
Depending on how your dice roll.
I think the Screamer Killer is probably one of the only elites that I've painted so far that doesn't have stealth.
Well, kind of hard to be stealth when you're advancing towards the battle, like going But yeah. The Norn Emissary looks like it's going to be an absolute pain in the dick to get rid of at some point.
Which one's the Norn Emissary again? Have I got one? I don't know.
It's bigger than a Hive Tyrant. It's huge.
Yeah, probably not then.
Yeah.
I do want the Crimson Chaos or whatever it's called.
The Red Terror.
The Red Rocket, yeah. The purple Petrify. The purple. What did I call it? The Purple Panic. There you go.
Yeah, that's going to be. It's an epic hero, so you only have the one.
Yeah, I did see it. I did see one of them in the shop the other day, and it's big. It's a big boy.
Oh, I'm reading its rules that are currently available for 10th. Jesus! So, 10-inch move, toughness 8, 3+ armor, 9 wounds, leadership 8+, which is quite spicy actually, that's quite bad. OC 3. It has 3 abilities.
Nice.
Hang on. So, it's got no ranged weapons, it's all melee. Its main weapon is Scything Talons.
Yes.
12 attacks, hitting on 2s, AP -2, damage 2. So you're wounding Space Marines on 3s, push the armor save up to 5s, and then every wound that gets through is a dead Marine. And then it has Gaping Maw, which is 1 attack, hitting on 2, strength 5, AP nothing, damage D3+2, extra attacks, so you can roll this as well as the Scything Talons.
Nice.
Devastating wounds, which means on a 6 it just deals a mortal wound instantly.
Yep.
And precision. So you can go fuck that character in that unit
Yeah.
with this 1 attack.
Fuck this guy in particular.
Yeah.
That's one. Go on, carry on.
It's got 3 abilities. Serpentine Fiend. This model can move through terrain features but cannot end a move within a wall, floor, etc. This model can be set up or end a move on any floor level of ruins But if that level is not the ground floor, it can only do so if its base does not overhang the floor of that level. Swallow whole. Each time an attack with this model's gaping maw targets an infantry, mounted, or beasts unit, every successful unmodified wound roll, is a critical hit. Each time a infantry, mounted, or beasts model is destroyed as a result of this attack made by this unit's gaping maw, that model regains D3 plus 2 lost wounds. So you kill a Space Marine character, say for example you kill a Space Marine character, because they generally have about 4 wounds, 4 or 5 wounds, you regain D3 plus 2 wounds.
So basically it's...
actually 3 and 5 wounds.
Basically Space Marines are nom 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 juicy health packs.
Basically, yeah.
Yummy.
And then its last ability, Subterranean Hunter. At the end of the fights phase, if this unit is not within engagement range of one or more enemy units, you can remove it from the battlefield and place it in strategic reserves. So it's got uppy downing.
Yeah, it's got Diglets dig move.
Yeah, basically. So you say you spend locked in combat for 2 turns. You kill the say 3-man Space Marine unit that it was fighting. At the end of your fights phase, if there's no Space Marines left, you go, cool, I'm gonna go strategic reserves and bring it on from a board edge next turn.
Excellent.
And it also has Deep Strike, so you can put it in strategic reserves for the get-go.
Yes. It definitely sounds like something I want in my army.
You want to know the grand total of the points cost for that? So out of all those abilities, how much do you think that's worth?
Ooh, I'm going to say at least 300 or 400.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It is 5 points more expensive than a Screamer Killer.
Fuck right off. Yes.
It's 130 points.
That's getting revised up. That's getting revised up, I guarantee you.
In 11th, yeah, they were not going to up the points value before 11th.
Yeah, I know.
But also, it's movement 10, toughness 8, so missile, even plasma cannons are wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
If you overcharge. Or plasma guns, plasma pistols are wounding it on 4s if you overcharge. Anything higher than that, missile launchers, autocannons, trying to think what else? Las cannons. The only weapon that I know off the top of my head that'll be wounding it on 2s are the Vanquisher Battle Cannon from the Lehman Russ. And I think maybe the Demolisher Cannon? The Lehman Russes. It's gonna be tough, because if it's less than strength 16, if it's between strength 9 and 15, you're wounding it on 3s.
Yeah.
You have to be 16 or above to wound it on 2s. So there's not a lot of stuff that is strength 16 or above. No, yeah.
Can you buy that separately yet? The Crimson Chaos, whatever it's called.
The Red Terror?
Yeah.
I don't think so, because technically it's a kill team thing.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as it does come out separately, I'm buying it. So.
No, not yet.
Wonder if it's no, they wouldn't put that as part of a combat patrol, would they?
No.
No.
Far too powerful.
Maybe maybe one of those boxes that sells out immediately. That all whatever they're called.
Kill team.
No, maybe no. Fuck. The beast box was one of them.
Oh yeah. So that depends, because they had Reign of Terror, Eye of Terror, and Armageddon. But those are sort of narrative-based things that they release towards the end of each edition anyway.
They usually put something chunky out around Christmas time, don't they? So, I wonder if they'd release one of them.
No, it's only been the last few months for that. the Red Terror's been released.
Yeah, I'm saying this Christmas they might add
Yeah,
the Red Terror
maybe.
to something sexy.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll hold out till
I don't think-
Crimbo.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting the Guard one this year. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Unless, well, I can see them doing a Guard one, but I think they would only do it after they've done the Guard release for
Yeah.
11th.
You know they're going to be bloody Catachans if they do something like that. Bloody Catachans. Stupid
That's the
Rambos.
thought.
Stupid Rambos. I don't want Rambo.
That's the prevailing theory.
Yeah. Stupid Rambos. Just give me my proper guard uniform. That's all I want. I don't want the headbands. Don't want machetes. We don't need any of that. Stupid Rambos.
The sculpts themselves aren't great, are okay, but it's the paint job that's on them that I have the issue with.
Fair.
Because they haven't updated the paint job look of them in forever.
Hmm. If I do make an addition to my my guard army at some point, probably going to go with some Ogrins.
I can't stand the look of the Ogrins, I'm not gonna lie.
Hmm.
I just don't like how they look. Like, even like I don't know when they got released a little while ago.
Yeah.
They got released when the Scions, for a brief moment in time, had their own box. Or were like their own army back at like 7th, I think, or 6th.
Right.
And they're not that much better than the old metal ones, I'm not gonna lie.
I
I have some of the old metal ones, and I'm like, these, I don't know how, but these actually look a little bit better.
Hmm. I like the look of Bulgrins. They're nice.
Same principle.
Yeah.
Just not a fan of them at all.
Fair. I'm definitely going to get a Vindicator Assassin. That's going to be a staple part of my army going forwards. But yeah, the thing I was going to say before, there's a surprising amount of Tyranid models have got precision.
Yeah, some of them do.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be able to go after characters quite effectively, which is nice. Like kill that git, that Templar git who murdered my entire squad in one go. He will die. He hearken. Stupid Space Marine. He will die. He will die a peasant's death. Wow, there's a lot of pink on these models. I think the Genestealers are probably the least armored units I have in the Tyranids.
Well, they're supposed to be nimble, aren't they? That's the
Yeah.
thing.
But basically no plating. Now, what are you currently building? How are you getting on?
I was taking a break for the glue.
That's fair.
Small doses.
Indeed. I'm going to batch paint 4 of these. And then I'll do another 4, and then I'll do the last 2, and it'll be good. Obviously not all tonight. If I had to do 10 Genestealers in a night, I would. They would be the worst painted molds of all time.
Well, yeah, they're supposed to be nimble and quick, and get into small spaces. That would be hindered if they had lots of armor plates.
Indeed.
Bear in mind, you primarily find Genestealers and Space Hulks,
Yeah.
which are notoriously famous for being wide open spaces.
I've played the Space Hulk game on the PlayStation 1. I should probably stream that at some point.
What one?
The Space Hulk game on the PlayStation 1,
Oh, yeah.
where the Terminators look real dopey. I love polygons, me. Terminators have never looked so polygonal.
I think my favourite moment was I was playing Space Hulk with friends, like the later release one.
Yeah. Or Deathwing.
And, yes, I want to say.
Yeah, it's on Steam. It's very hard, that one.
Yeah, Space Hulk definitely. And it was just really funny because I found a bell. We found the bell on like one of the first levels.
Yeah.
And I went, and everyone else had a storm bolter. And I went, shoot that bell and see what noise it makes. And they all took turns shooting it. Oh yeah, ding ding dong. He said, yeah, shoot it again. And they started shooting it. Said, yeah, your gun does this, whereas mine does this. And I was playing the assault cannon.
Oh, nice.
So I propped the rapid fire ability and just opened up on it.
Nice.
They got a chuckle.
Excellent. Yeah, I remember playing that with Badger and Snow, and we did not complete it.
It gets very hard.
It
I went
does.
back and started doing it. The annoying thing I found was I found the Mace and Storm Shield combo very effective. So when you're playing single player by yourself, you play as the Librarian. Like, it's the only class you can play in single player.
Right.
In co-op, you can switch round.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And there were moments where I found that I was really needing just a ranged weapon that wasn't a psycho ability. And it was really hampering, and I'm like, oh, just stop, please.
I remember really enjoying the heavy weapons guy. He was good.
Yeah. Like, I think an Apothecary or two, especially on high difficulties, is absolutely needed. Because he doesn't just restore your health, also restores your armor, I think. Because otherwise, tech marines don't come in Terminators.
Where do they come? Way.
But yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
there are no Terminator tech marines.
Ooh. What day is it? I think this week the what are they called? The tech boys come out on Darktide. Skitari, there you go. Yeah, Skitari's coming out on the 16th, I think. So I think it's in the next week or so. That's going to be interesting.
Yes.
As it's like my main game, it's going to be a day one purchase, but I'm probably not going to play it in the first week because it's going to be you basically every mission's going to be 4 Skitari, and it's going to be really annoying.
That's funny. Have you never played a mission where you've run 4 Ogrim before?
Oh,
It's hilarious.
I mean, I don't really play the Ogren that much, so I've
I do whenever I'm having a bad day because it's just funny.
It is.
So on the higher difficulties, because you used to be able to run into the demon host on like the second difficulty. But they
Still
removed
can.
it now.
No, you can still see him.
I haven't seen it in forever.
I mainly run Malice because it's just a nice difficulty for me. I don't have to pay too much attention, but yeah, you do see demon hosts every now and then.
It's been a hot minute since I've seen one. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't play consistently.
Yeah, I think I racked up about nearly 100 hours in like 2 weeks when I like properly got into it. I was very hooked.
Yeah,
but yeah,
but there was a moment where if you ran the Slab Shield and Power Maul, I think it is.
Yeah.
You could back yourself and you could aggro the demon host and then sit in a corner, use your special ability with the shield and just plant it into the floor, and the demon host just couldn't touch you.
Yeah,
It would start chipping away at your toughness in big chunks, but because you're in coherency, and you take curios and stuff like that that give you toughness for Federation speed, that your toughness would just regen after it paused after doing a sequence of attacks.
Yeah, I remember.
Everybody else could just shoot it.
Yeah, I remember holding the demon host off for like a good minute whilst the other team, whilst the rest of the team like killed it, and I was the priest, and I just had that much stamina that I could sort of block every shot and then like regen. It was yeah. It was impressive. I did nearly die. She nearly dropped me, but I survived for basically the entire minute whilst they finished her off.
I'm a little bit sad because the build I haven't touched my priest since like the last for a number of updates now. There used to be an ability which, depending on how many wounds you lost, you would gain bonus attack speed, recharge speed, and I think attack damage or crit chance, one of the two.
Yeah.
And they nerfed it.
Oh.
Because it got to the point where priests were turning up with like 12 wounds, purposely losing like 11 of them, and just swinging a two-handed chainsword at like speeds that Space Marines would struggle to come up with.
Yeah. I think the priest is probably number 3 on my characters that I like to play. I love a veteran. I love playing me veteran. I've got 2 veterans, both characters from Dan Abnett books, and I really love the Psyker as well. Very fun to play the Psyker.
Psyker for me played a lot like Sienna in Vermintide 2, and
Absolutely.
I couldn't get my head around her.
Oh, she was my main in Vermintide too.
For me, it was either Kruber or Victor. Mainly because I got the Grail Knight and Warrior Priest DLCs respectively for each of them, and dear lord, like it's just stupid. Like I used to play with 3 friends. Used to play Vermintide 2 with 3 friends regularly on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
And genuinely, it will be, oh, there's a boss, cool. I would just pop my special ability, because I think at level 30 with Kruber, you unlock the ability to do two big strikes as the Grail Knight.
Yeah.
And you would just kill it. Like, I think one of the main bosses at the end of the campaign is something or other Gracier or whatever his name is. I killed his bodyguard in 2 hits. And then I had a concentration potion, so I glugged that and then almost killed him in 2 hits. It's redonk.
Yeah. You see, I never really... I didn't really... I don't know. I really did enjoy Vermintide 2, but it just doesn't grab me in the same way that Darktide does. And my friends are all the opposite, and because no one plays Vermintide 2 anymore, and they don't want to play Darktide 2 anymore, because they've had their fill, which is fair, you know, if you're not massively into the game. But it just means that I've got no one to play with anymore, and it's just I'm playing with randoms the whole time, and I hate it. I mean, obviously I don't hate it because I keep doing it, but I don't know. I miss.
prefer to have someone to play with.
Yeah, I like to chat away with people, and no one's got headsets in that game.
Or they do, and they don't know how to use them.
Yeah,
That's also the other sort of the other end of the spectrum.
yeah. These days, the only people who've got microphones are people who just want to shout slurs at you, and or they've got music on really loud that is getting picked up by the microphone. You're like, what the hell happened to the gaming? You know what I mean? It used to be a social activity.
Content creators, the availability and frankly cheapness of certain accessories when it comes to PC gaming. Content creators, some content creators out there made their name, gained their popularity for being the most toxic motherfuckers on the planet. So yeah, a lot.
It is a shame.
Sorted that out.
Like, I think the last game that I played that was like really good for team chat was Rainbow Six Siege back in like the first year or two before they ruined it.
Yeah, it was one of those games where communication was vital. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I see it a lot in Hell Let Loose. Like the amount of people who don't communicate in Hell Let Loose, particularly squad leads,
Yeah.
is ridiculous. And my friend of mine, Darksider, always says, be the change you want to see in the game. And it's like, well, that's all well and good, but if I'm sat there going, just like updating other squads as to what's going on, and I'm getting nothing back in return,
it's frustrating.
It's just like, what's the point?
Exactly.
Like a big thing was that we were playing an armor crew, and we're like, we need tank marks, and nobody was putting marks down. You can see people like shooting, standard rifles and stuff like that at tanks, but then they weren't putting markers down on the map for tanks or anything like that. So we had no idea what was going on.
Yeah. I mean,
which sucks. But,
yeah. So some games have worked ways around it. There's a shame that they have to. Apex Legends was, you could get away without having a microphone on that because the communication system that they put in was really good. But I don't know.
Well, they have updated Hell Let Loose because it used to be on the communication wheel. There used to only be like 6 things, and that was it. And they've updated it quite a lot.
Yeah.
So there's more pings. So without having to use your microphone, you can go more ammo, which is fine if you're just a random squad member, but not really if you're a squad leader.
Yeah.
Or a squad leader, or the commander, or the tank commander, or the artillery observer, or spotter.
But it is a shame they had to do that. Because why can't people just speak to you? Come on, we're not all fucking.
That requires effort, and they all want to be,
This is why people.
They all want to be Johnny America and win the war by themselves and forget that it's a team game.
But this is why people, of a certain generation, I'm going to say, they refuse to have phone conversations with people. You know what I mean? In the workplace, they won't make calls, and you're just like, well, why? And like, well, no, I don't want to speak to someone on the phone. They seem allergic to it. They're like, well, I'll just send him a text. I'll send him an email. No. Pick up the fucking phone and have a back and forth.
See, I have to pick up the phone and do that with my mum because she tends to have a conversation in 4 different places.
Yeah.
And then she'll do that thing where she'll ask me a question that she needs an answer to urgently. So I'll answer it, then ask a question, then I won't hear from her for like 4 hours. So I pick up the phone and go, "Hi, Mum. This is the answer to your question. This is my follow-up question." And then we have the back and forth.
Yeah.
And then we get everything sort of nipped in the bud. And she went, "Oh no, I don't do that." And I went, "Yes, Mum, you do. You do. You do. Ask me a question. Well, the thing is, you ask me on Facebook Messenger. I respond to you on Facebook Messenger. Then you ask a follow-up question on text message." And then I'll follow that question up on text message. And he goes, "Oh no, I didn't send you that. Look, see through your texts." And I go, "Check your Facebook Messenger." And she goes, "Oh yeah, you did answer it." And I was like, "Oh." Like, if you're going to start a conversation with me, pick one messaging service.
Yeah. Well,
But where you live, you have good mobile phone reception and good internet. Pick one of them.
yeah, I do not like it when I refuse when people try to engage in different ways. Do you know what the worst one is? People who record voice messages on WhatsApp. That does my head in. They send you a voice message, and I'm like, I'm not fucking listening to that. One, I'm in public. I'm not putting you out on the on speaker in public. Not a chance. And two, no. I don't want to listen to something and then reply back in text because, it feels weird. Just type it, or you're not getting a response. And then they get all pissy, like, "Oh, aren't you speaking to me anymore? Then are we friends still?" I'm like, yes, we are. I will speak to you if you text me. Or if you call me, if you want to have if you want to voice something, call me, and we can have a phone conversation.
I could sort of understand if they're like trying to message you about something while they're driving.
Yeah, but
then
I know for a fact this person isn't.
Yeah, generally speaking, I can understand voice notes if you're driving.
Yeah.
Because it's push two buttons, it's push a button, record, hit send.
Even so, nothing you're saying on this, is so important that you have to send me it right now, and you can't just send me it when you finish driving.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, speaking of driving and using mobile phones for driving, have you heard about this American court case?
No.
Oh my god! So a police officer pulled over a woman for supposedly operating a device with her right hand.
Yes.
Yeah. So for those in chat who are uninitiated, said woman was an amputee, particularly of her right hand. So the police officer is claiming that he has footage of this woman manipulating a mobile phone or operating a device with her right hand. She does not have a right hand. She has her arm ends just after her right elbow.
Yeah, and I saw the police camera footage of her getting pulled over, and he basically says this to her, and she says, "Which hand? This one?" And she and he
shows him the stump.
Yeah, and he won't let it go. He's like, "I have footage of you using your right hand to do things," and she's like, "I don't have a right hand." But they went to court, didn't they?
I don't know what the outcome. I fucking hope she got off with. She got off of that.
It got through out.
Yeah,
it got thrown out of court.
I mean, to be fair, that hasn't stopped American police. Not that our own police are any much better in some circumstances. Let's be honest, but
all cops are indeed bastards, and I'm friends with two of them.
And they're bastards.
Yes, they are.
I think the closest I've got to having police as friends is someone's in the Territorial Army.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. What one of the lads I went to university with became a police officer, and his missus is also a police officer. And he's one of those people that as soon as I heard he was training to become a police officer, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. he is the type of personality that would thrive in a position of imagined authority.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not on that. That's good. Don't do that, Cornish. Don't snip bits off willy-nilly. That's you get in trouble and you don't remember what bit's what.
Hey, did you see the will they won't they wars back on?
What, with Iran?
Yeah, Israel did a false flag on the Black Hawk and shot it down to try and encourage Trump to abandon the peace talks that he was desperately trying to do.
God's sake.
Yeah. So
I'm not gonna waste my breath commenting on it because it's so atrocious.
yeah.
It's very
And
much,
yeah, one of the first targets that they hit in Iran was basically they basically knocked the water supply out for I think it's the capital city.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's fun, and so you know that they're going to respond in kind and knock Israel's water out. Apparently, it's very easy to do because they've only got 2 desalination plants in general, and they don't make enough fresh water through other means. So, fun times. What we're playing now, Skippy. Thank you for saving us from annoying conversations about war. I'm painting some Genestealers.
I am assembling a Rogue Dawn.
Indeed. Skippy
How are you, Skippy?
saved by the Skippy.
I'm tired, but I'm here, okay? I'm here, lol. Fair enough.
We are glad that you are here. Thank you for being here.
You really are tired, aren't you?
It's all good. We are all well. I'm not tired anymore because I had a significant caffeine hit about half an hour ago. So I am buzzing. Oh my god, this paint is getting real chunky. Getting real chunky. Right, little doggo behind me. Please stop making noises next to me. I know you want to go outside.
I was up 4 p.m. to 10 a.m. and then I woke up at 2. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I got woke up about that time because of there was a storm on. Fun times.
Oh, nice.
Another storm. Did I tell you last week about the what happened during that original storm?
No.
Oh, one of the
bins.
no. One of the blocks that my employer runs got a direct hit, and it knocked everything out. It knocked the fire alarm. It knocked the lifts out. It knocked the water out. It was yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it took a good week to get all of that stuff back up and running, and I don't think they've got both lifts on either. Not even at the moment.
Trying to fix sleep schedule. That's fair. Yeah, fair enough. Somehow you have a worse sleep schedule than I do, and I'm unemployed.
I remember when back before I had a job, the way I'd get my sleep schedule sorted was I'd just stay up for the entire night.
Yeah, but I'm old. I can't do that anymore. By the way, you have a 3... Oh, yeah, that'll do it. You have a 3-week-old.
Yeah.
You have a tiny, tiny child. I mean, that's fair. That's bound to fuck up anybody's sleep schedule, so, you know.
Been gaming a lot.
Been gaming a lot more now because of him. Fair enough.
Hey, that's one upside, I suppose.
Oh.
Just sits him on your lap, game away.
So, a streamer that I raid somewhat regularly called the Bez Jared, or Jared Our Bear.
Yeah.
Him and his community have been playing a lot of WoW recently. Like
Okay.
WoW Classic Hardcore.
Okay.
They have managed to keep a single voice chat. You know when you join a voice chat, like a voice channel on Discord, there's a little timer to show how long people have been in there.
Yeah.
They are at 365 hours
Nice.
of somebody being in that chat continuously. Which is incredible.
Yeah, that is a long time.
It's not the world record. The world record is something ridiculous, like fucking... It's 5 months, apparently.
Yeah. The world record's probably ongoing, I'd imagine. Okay.
Genestealers, what faction do you make? What faction are you making? A Rogel Dawn for the Astrometer Tyrant. Did you hold him in my arms and play MechWarrior 5 Mercs? Fair. I was looking at getting the old like Steel Battalion setup.
Oh yes,
And using that.
One of my friends in school had that. There are
Yes.
there are some real good plugins for that. That keep it working.
Like £400.
Well, it is now, yeah.
Yeah.
You can make your own for a lot cheaper, with the same functionality. There's like a parts list. You just need to like rig it up to like boards and stuff.
Yeah. Just finished making my Stormlord. Nice. Did you magnetize it to make an Octoblade, or did you just keep it as a Stormlord? Yubby, gonna order food. No worries.
I want to
That's what
order
we do on
food as
Friday.
well. I want to get a big fucking cake and some milkshake. I really
I'm not
need
gonna say
sugar.
what I'm gonna get for fucking Friday then.
I mean, to be fair, on Friday I'll be so full of beer, I won't care.
Fair.
Definitely gonna. Yeah, there's a beer festival on in my favourite brewery over in Liverpool. So
Just Storm, I got no madness as I'm a new player to Warhammer. Oh, fair enough. Congratulations. Welcome to the hobby. It will consume your life
and your money.
and your bank account. Yeah. Nice. What are you doing? I'm an Astrometer Tyrant player. Yeah, no, trust me, I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
We around these parts we call them Imperial Guard. We don't use G-Dub's stupid names that they made up to copyright everything. It's the
I call my
Krieg.
guys the Krieg. Ah, you're a Krieg player. Okay. I know the caption said Creed, which is not right. I said Krieg. Krieg, that'll do.
Apollo Krieg.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be a very different movie.
Are you going full deathcore then, or? Nice. I don't have any of my stuff to hand to show you what I did with mine. But the current guard project I'm doing is the Acadian 101st.
I've got a guard army that's mostly tanks, and it's an Ice World army.
Yeah, the Valhallans.
No, it's not necessarily Valhalla, but yeah, adjacent, similar. I used them as a reference, but I went my own way with it.
Yeah.
Very commissar and tank heavy.
I did the Skull Squad. The Skull Squad applies. You already got one unit though. Unless you're doing like just a tank regiment, in which case, fair enough. All the super heavies. Skull Squad. There we go. What's a bold choice for starting with a super heavy? All I have is the siege platoon and a heavy weapon squad. Okay, well that's actually not a bad start, to be honest. To start a Krieg army, because that's what Krieg command squad. I think it's 10. Is it 10 or 20 standard troopers? The artillery team and some Rough Riders.
You never have too many standard troopers.
No riders. Oh, okay.
Thanks for that.
Look up the Krieg siege platoon now. Just make sure I've got mine right. Siege platoon box.
I hate the horses. They're so stupid.
Oh yeah, so Krieg command squad, 20 troopers, 5 engineers, and 2 artillery team. Nice. The riders are a pain in the ass to assemble. Trust me. I have assembled 10 of them, and they were a pain.
To me, they don't exist. Goodbye, horses. You don't exist.
I do have Drea, though. I have Drea and 10 Death Riders. Well, technically 15, because I do have some 3D printed stuff. But that was because I wasn't going to pay 20 quid for one rider through Forge World. Is my auxiliary team easily accessible? Yes, it is. Give me a second. And I'm back.
You are.
Here is my artillery team.
Nice.
I know the words are backwards, but that is Sacre Boom. Because I've decided to go with a very early World War One French uniform with bright blue overcoats and red trousers.
Did they have howitzers in World War One?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought that sort of artillery was very much a World War II invention.
No. World War One was the industry war, and World War Two was the resource war. Yeah, no, like a cannon like this, they were in World War One. They would field in like the hundreds. Like I think before I think there's one artillery barrage that the British did, I think at one point, which it basically amounted to firing like something like 1.2 million shells over the course of like 9 days from artillery pieces like this.
That's a lot of shells.
It's a lot of shells. But yeah. One thing I'm really proud with the artillery team is how I managed to get the mud to look like natural. in the like it's like you see it's at the bottom. You can kind of see it's at the bottom of the hems of the coats and things like that.
Hmm. Nice.
Yeah, it took a very long time to do, and the camera's being a bit funny with the colour, but there we are. Yeah, Sakurai Boom. Very proud of it. Come
It is
on.
a fine beast.
Well, I've got nerd. Yeah, I know. Welcome back, Sunny though. But yeah, what are my artillery pieces' names? I've got Acton Cadia, Bombard Bonnie, Creed's Big Stick, Danger Close. I still need to come up with names for the rocket versions for the field ordnance batteries. My two basilisks, well, as you saw, the artillery team is Sakurai Boom. My two basilisks are Steel Rain Sue and Earthshaker Emily. And I need to go back and redo the names of the Demon Rosses, but I've got a Vanquisher called Dynamic Entry.
That sounds like a sex position.
A Lehman Russ Executioner called North Star. I'm going to get the Caden Heavy Weapon Squad for I Can Have Mortars. Yes. Mortars are good. So I can put them in the Stormlord. Yeah, I see what you're doing with them. What else have I got? Moving Fortress, yeah.
Right. I've got three Genestealers up to this point. 2 colour
Thank you
mark.
for the follow, Channel Skeleton. Is that the skin and the skin and the armor plates down there?
Yeah,
Isn't it?
the tiny armor plates on the back. Barely any armor. Ridiculous. He's got armored pants on though. Oh
Can't
yeah,
forget the armored jock strap.
Y fronts.
But yeah, so I've got 2 flavors of Cadians. I've got my own homebrew regiment, which is what I started off with, which is red. Like this one. This
Nice.
is my Kit Bash homage to an old guard character who doesn't exist anymore. Hence the Power Fist and the Power Sword and the banner. That's for the Cadian 57 second. Because 57 seconds is about how long they last with all the plasma weapons they've got. My, like, green and khaki Cadians are the 101st. The Krieg, I haven't come up with a regiment name or number, to be honest. And then I've got my Feudal platoon, which is also in the same colours as Cadia. Because I thought it was funny when Cadia exploded. Yeah, truth be told though, I might have to go back and redo my 2 armatures in different colours. I'm thinking, because I hate myself, probably yellow. Because yellow's a bastard to paint.
It is. It is. I know this well.
Yeah, I'm thinking yellow with like red chevering.
Aye. I've got an Imperial Fist sort of squad. No, I've got a few squads of Imperial Fist, but yeah, they are a bitch to paint.
Don't tell me you're making yet another yellow thing. What was my first yellow thing?
Right. What are you? How are you feeling? How are your energy levels?
My energy levels are fine, but I think I need to step away from the glue for a little bit.
Okay,
This is probably a good time to end it.
fair enough. I'm at a point where I can call it quite happily. Shall we show and tell then?
Just more of a jab of bullet, to be fair. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Symbolism of 484 is stability, order, and structure.
Right. So I can see a tank on your table, or half a tank.
Yes.
Is that and so that is both the tracks and most of the body? That is nice.
But yeah, well, there's the Ruggledorn hole that is the Ruggledorn was famous for when it got released.
Yeah. Does it not have anything in there? Or is that...
Nope.
Oh, okay. Cool. Fun times.
Literally, like that's just a panel that is just left open.
Okay. Fun.
I have a friend with a 3D printer, so he can help me with this bit.
Help you fill the gap.
But what I have seen people do is that they magnetize all the weapon options and then put magnets on the inside and then store the weapon options inside.
It's actually not a bad call.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, there we are.
Yeah, so some good progress there. We'll find out how much you to get on next week. The Nuln Oil is now dry on this lad, so he's no longer juicy. He's just mucky. So next week I'll spend some time cleaning this lad up and making him pop. But he's pretty much there, the Hive Tyrant. Pretty much there.
Nice.
Yes. And then I made a little bit of a start on the Genestealers. So I've got 3 of them at sort of halfway to the Nuln Oil phase. Good. Yes, should we have a look at the Discord and see what's going on there?
Yes.
Okay,
Let's
let
do
me
that.
amend my my screen so that Cornish's chat can see the Discord. Oh, let's see. Which source is it? It's D for Discord. There we go. Lonk, you'll be able to see yourself for a second. Dunk. There we are. Right, here's the Discord. Oh, you got my stream can't see it now. Hang on. Oop, there we go. Technical issues. Fun. So, yes, Badger has finished his corn flakes. Apparently, his corn is this is the pre-heresy colours, I believe, that he's gone with. And yes, some very nice berserkers. That's a big lad. Not seen that model before.
Yep.
Hang on, is that like a weird beaked horse thing with a chainsaw on its head?
Oh, I forget the name of it. It's Lord something or other, on something.
Yeah, that's there's an angry looking beastie. Some pre-heresy colours there. And these sort of flagellant-y boys.
Jackals.
Yeah, the jackals. Nice. Good stuff, Badger.
Do have a question from Sunday Night Gaming.
Okay.
Dumb question, but I figured I'd ask anyways. With my Razorback that's still needing to be painted, I was thinking of using the wash, but I'm inexperienced with mini painting. Should I use the wash or try to detail paint first?
Right. It varies. The answer to this will vary depending on the person. I personally like to do a little bit of detail, but I'm not too fussy. I don't get it like perfect. Then I'll just give it a Nuln bath, and then I'll go over it again and highlight everything. Personally, but
I think it also depends on what the details are that you want to paint as well.
some people get the details perfect, and then they just use the very sparing like Nuln, and they just place it where they want the shading to be, which is
Or do what's called a pin wash. So you have a very like a watered down wash, and literally just paint in like the recesses,
yeah.
dirt and grime near the bottom of the tank. I would say do that after the wash,
Yeah.
because
Unless you're trying to make the unless you're trying to use Earthshade Agrex in order to get that effect. but you probably want to be doing a little bit of, as Corey said, do the wash and then add a little bit more sort of mud and stuff with various colours.
So if I show you Sacre Boom,
Hang on, let's go
see
back
the modern
to
stuff I did. Oh yeah, hang on, I need to actually minimise the window.
That's all right.
So my chat can actually see my camera, because your camera's taking a whole screen at the moment. So if we look at Sacre Boom here, you can see that there's mud here. The mud was the very last thing I did. So I did the paint, I did the wash, I did the metallics, and then I did the mud over the top.
Yeah.
So effectively, the weathering, I think, should always be the last thing to be done
Yeah.
when it comes to weathering. I'm sort of aiming this at the camera.
Yeah.
There we go. Surprise!
Yes.
Because the wash seep into the crevices so that the detail pop. Yeah, but also I mean, it would depend on what sort of dirt and mud you want. Like this, for example, is just Stirland mud from GW, which is a texture paint. I know AK Interactive do a lot of washes and stuff like that. They're pretty good bang for your buck. But if it's more, you want the details to pop on the vehicle that isn't covered in dirt and mud, then I would do the wash first before doing the weathering.
Yes.
Or the environmental effects. That's my personal opinion.
Anyway, back to the Discord. Me and Badger were having a long conversation about materials because that was last week. The Brady boy. Yes. So it's been a quiet week. We've just been having a long conversation basically this week, and that's my list at the moment. 715 points worth of Tyranids that have been painted. I've got many.
So that's your battle ready list.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, painted nids list. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I've got available to me right now. Yeah. Other than Badger doing a bit of 30k stuff, I think that's us. So let me change the thing again, and oh my god, I'm trying to do 3 things at once. So yeah, this Friday, other than making a decision based on what you want to buy, what are you doing game wise? Are you still doing the medieval game?
Still doing King Arthur. I'm in Act 3 now.
Okay.
So I've got 2 of this act, and I think 1, maybe 2 more to do.
Aye.
And then I'm done. I did realise I snookered myself by doing the thing I always do in games like this, which is take the same party over and over again, so they're horrendously over-leveled. So when they're not available, I really struggle.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Because I'm an idiot.
I do.
Because I'm an idiot.
I went through the entirety of Etrian Odyssey with the same squad, the entire game. I never needed to swap anyone out.
Nice.
Oh dear. But yeah, I blocked myself off from half the achievements because I never used any of the other characters. But yeah, so you're doing King Arthur.
King Arthur, Knight's Tale. Yep.
Knight's Tale on Friday. I'll be in the pub, sorry. But we'll be able to join you there. And then this same time next week, Wednesday?
Yes.
Yes. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be pubbing it. And then Saturday I'm hopefully gonna finish Wargroove, but I doubt it. The way it's going. I suck at that game so bad. And yeah, the revival of my army in BattleTech is complete, and we are marching back into Ghost Bear space to another 5-skull war.
Good luck.
We never learn lessons here. So fun times. But yeah, that's me. So thank you very much, Cornish, for joining us, and thank you to everyone for watching.
No worries, and I will see you another day.
You will. I'll see you next time.
Catch you later.
Ta-ra.
Cheerio. Ta-ra.
And yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you did enjoy what you see here, you hit the follow button. We have the Twitch, we have the YouTube, we have a Bandcamp, SoundCloud, a Discord, where you can post all of your Warhammer minis if you enjoy that sort of thing and you want to show off. Yeah, I'm going to go. Have a fantastic evening all. Ta-ra.